When you think of a country building for the future, you might picture a flashy skyscraper or a record-breaking bridge. But Kenya is taking a different path, focusing on a series of strategic, foundational investments. Instead of chasing spectacle, they're strengthening the systems that keep a country running: power, transport, technology, and water. All this is happening while managing real challenges: national debt, climate threats, and urban congestion. Kenya's approach isn't about headlines, it's about resilience and smart planning. This is a story of strategy, not showmanship. Let's break down how Kenya is quietly shaping its future. Electricity is the lifeblood of any modern economy. Kenya isn't just generating more power, it's focused on delivering it efficiently. For years, much of Kenya's electricity was lost in transmission, like water leaking from a pipe. Now, a $300 million investment is overhauling transmission lines. The Kenya Transmission Project is Africa's first public-private partnership for power transmission. Upgrading high-voltage lines means more power reaches homes and businesses. The goal: cut losses, stabilize supply, and prepare for renewables like solar and wind. A robust grid means fewer blackouts and a better quality of life. Kenya's strategy is to strengthen the backbone of its economy, making sure when you flip the switch, the power is there. This is how you future-proof a nation's energy. Kenya is making sure the lights stay on for everyone. Now, imagine a spaceport on the African coast. Sounds futuristic, right? Kenya's plan isn't about prestige, it's about business. The proposed spaceport near Malindi leverages Kenya's equatorial location, giving rockets a natural speed boost. Instead of competing with giants like NASA, Kenya is targeting the booming market for small satellite launches. CubeSats and nanosatellites are transforming industries from agriculture to logistics. Right now, African companies must launch satellites abroad, costly and slow. Kenya wants to be Africa's go-to launchpad, serving regional demand efficiently. The Kenya Space Agency has built experience with international partners, and the spaceport is the next step. This project isn't about planting flags. It's about creating jobs, attracting investment, and building a high-tech ecosystem. Technicians, engineers, logistics experts all benefit from this new industry. The economic ripple effects could be huge, positioning Kenya as a key player in the space economy. It's a calculated move, rooted in geography and market need. The spaceport will help African universities, startups, and governments access space affordably. Kenya's approach is pragmatic: serve a real need, build capacity, and grow a new industry. This is about building the future, not just dreaming about it. The spaceport is a strategic investment in technology and talent. It's about giving Africa a foothold in the final frontier. Kenya is turning its unique location into a regional advantage. The result: new opportunities, new skills, and a new place for Africa in the global space economy. It's not science fiction, it's smart economics. Kenya is launching itself and the continent into a new era. Roads aren't just for cars, they're the arteries of trade. Kenya's $1.5 billion highway expansion is about powering the economy. These roads link the port of Mombasa to Nairobi and Uganda, East Africa's busiest trade corridor. Upgrades turn bottlenecks into fast lanes for goods and services. Efficient roads mean lower costs and more competitive exports. These upgrades connect directly to ports, industrial zones, and depots. Roads are the connective tissue of the economy. Lower transport costs mean cheaper goods and stronger businesses. Kenya is becoming a logistics hub for the region. These aren't just highways, they're lifelines for growth. Nairobi's traffic is legendary, but Kenya isn't just building more roads for cars. The city is shifting focus from moving cars to moving people with the Bus Rapid Transit (BRT) system on Outer Ring Road. Instead of adding lanes for cars, they're creating dedicated bus lanes. No cars, no matatus, just buses. This makes public transport faster, more reliable, and more attractive. The BRT system includes modern stations, ticketing, and level boarding for accessibility. It's about treating public transport with the dignity it deserves. Nairobi is growing fast, and the BRT increases road capacity without expanding the road itself. One BRT lane can carry far more people than a lane of cars. This project is a pilot for a larger network, aiming to untangle Nairobi's traffic knots. The future of urban mobility isn't private cars. It's collective, efficient transport. Investing in BRT is a statement. Public transport matters. It prioritizes efficiency, sustainability, and equity in city planning. For millions, a functioning BRT system could be transformative. It's a practical solution to a universal urban problem. Kenya is showing that smart transit is key to a livable city. The BRT is about making daily life better for everyone, not just a few. It's a model for other fast-growing cities. By moving people, not just cars, Nairobi is building a smarter future. The result? Less congestion, cleaner air, and more productive days. This isn't just a transport upgrade, it's a quality of life revolution. Kenya is leading the way in urban innovation. Beneath all the visible infrastructure, water is the foundation. Kenya faces droughts and floods, making water management a matter of survival. Projects like the Mwache Multipurpose Dam secure water for Mombasa and support irrigation, turning dry land into productive farms. This means food security, jobs, and resilience against drought. On the other side, the Lower Nzoia project tames floods and channels water for irrigation, protecting communities and crops. These aren't flashy projects. They're about long-term security. Kenya's strategy is proactive. Build infrastructure to prevent crises, not just respond to them. Water projects are expensive and slow, but they anchor the country against climate extremes. Success is measured in what doesn't happen. Taps don't run dry, floods don't destroy homes. This is strategic, long-term thinking, investing in prevention, not just relief. Water security underpins every other investment. Without it, roads, power, and technology are built on shaky ground. Kenya is shoring up its foundation for the future. It's about survival, stability, and growth. Water is the invisible infrastructure that makes everything else possible. Step back, and Kenya's approach becomes clear: strengthen the core systems that support a modern state. This isn't about chasing the next big thing. It's about making what exists work better and building resilience. Kenya relies on partnerships, private capital, and targeted investments in power, roads, space, and water. The strategy is pragmatic, diversified, and tailored to real challenges. It's not a sprint, but a marathon, methodical, steady, and sustainable. This is institutional consolidation, not rapid transformation. And in a changing world, that may be Kenya's greatest advantage.